Here's triangle 3. We have a right triangle. We're trying to find this missing side length x. Now we can see this is a right triangle, so we know that's 90 degrees right there. It told us it was a right triangle. Across from the right angle is always the hypotenuse. So you and I know this 34 is the hypotenuse side. That can never change. Now these two sides where the right angle is formed, one of those sides is going to be called our adjacent side and one's going to be our opposite side. And it all depends on where the angle is given. Since the angle is given down in this corner instead of that corner, it's in this corner. So across from it is going to be what's the opposite side because it's on the opposite way away from the angle. Right beside it that the 65 is helping be informed by, that's going to be sitting on the adjacent side. So here's our adjacent side. Over here's our opposite side, and here's our hypotenuse. Now, who do we have? We're trying to find opposite, and we're given hypotenuse. So we need something that has opposite in it and hypotenuse in it. Well, if we remember that little saying, some old hippie caught another hippie tripping on acid. Again, acid, thing of the 80s, stupid things. I don't know why anybody would ever do something stupid like that, so don't ever even do that. But here's what we have. We have opposite hypotenuse. That's this guy right here. Opposite hypotenuse. So we're using the S, which is the sine. So we're going to say the sine of the angle. Where's our angle? 65. That's who we're dealing with. So the sine of 65 over 1 equals, it's got to be opposite comes first. Opposite must go on top. You can't put the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is going to go on the bottom. It's opposite. Who's our opposite? That's our x. That's our unknown. Divided by the hypotenuse. Well, in this case, the hypotenuse is what? 34. So I made sure I did opposite over my hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse. And use the sine. I'm good to go now. I cross multiply. X times 1 is x. And I'm going to have 34 times the sine of 65 degrees. I'm going to make sure my calculator is in degree mode, and then I'm going to enter 34 times the sine, and make sure you use your parentheses, of 65 degrees. That's going to give me x is approximately, now I did this a little bit earlier and I got 30.81. So this opposite side, 30.81. The hypotenuse is larger at 34, so that makes sense that that'd be, it's got to be smaller. So 30.81 seems reasonable. So problem number 3, triangle 3, x is approximately 30.81 units.